crystal clear in our talk. So point to point we'll talk. We'll not talk stories which will be let other people sleep. Okay, good. So I will start with let me Rahman. I'll just spotlight Rahman now. You can unmute yourself and then talk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is MD Obaidur Rahman, and I am a PhD student of St. Luke International University.
Your sound is not coming, Rahman. I'm not. We are not. You are not audible. Yeah.
Really? Now it is okay?
Now it's fine. Now it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So my name is MD Obaidur Rahman, and I am from Tokyo, Japan, and I am a PhD student in Global Health Nursing Department.
Okay.
And my research area is the pregnancy and childbirth.
Oh, wow. Very good.
And yeah, I am familiar with STATA, SPSS, and also Fortran program. And I am learning this R program. So I think R is the open source and don't need the product ID. So if I can learn this R program, that can help me to analyze the data, and it has a global community that can solve the problem. So that's why I am here. Okay.
You liking the program?
Yeah, I like most.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Rahman. Thank you. So I will go for the next participants.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, yes, yes.
My name is Analytica. I'm from Myanmar. And previously, I'm working as a system engineer in the local Bangkok, Myanmar. And now I'm looking for a new position regarding to data science industry. So I study R programming, just like Python and so on. So that's all my part. So I'm really interested. Sorry.
How are you finding this workshop right now, which you are attending?
Yes, I'm a very pleasant and very how can I say very. It's my pleasure to attend this class.
Thank you. Okay. So now I'll go for another participant, Mr. Sonam.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you, Mukesh sir, for this opportunity. My name is Sonam Thinso. I'm from Bhutan, and I'm currently working under the Department of Forest and Park Services. And I'm working in the central part of Bhutan. And with regard to this course, I'm very much privileged to attend this and get this. I'm very much thankful to the organizer, especially Mukesh sir, for giving this opportunity, because I'm working on data collection, and then I have huge data which is left without analysis, and this is the relevant platform where I can use my strength, and this is where I can learn more about R program, SPSS, and statistics especially. So this will really help me. So thank you so much, and
Thank you.
looking forward to learn more.
Yes, we look forward to more courses with you. Please join all of our courses. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'll just now go to Mr. Philip.
Hi, I am Philip Igexi. I'm from Nigeria. I am a student with Federal University Gashua in Yobe State. I am finding the program very interesting because it has opened my eyes to other aspects of data analysis, and I learned that R is a free software, unlike other softwares that require license. But with this, you can, once you have the program in your system, you can work without any license, and the graphics it gives is more beautiful compared to other ones. So I am actually finding the program very interesting, and I like it.
Thank you. We look forward for another program with you also.
Thank you.
I'll go to Mr. Mayank.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. myself Mayank Bogna. I'm a student of biotechnology. I've done my master's in biotechnology, and right now I'm finding data science as an enthusiast, and I'm also applying for Microsoft Student Learn Ambassadorship. So I'm looking forward for learning R and Python for this. So yeah, this is the good platform for proving me right for choosing this platform for learning R. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We look forward for more courses with you. Now I'll go to Mr. Sharif.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sharif from Egypt. Actually, I do my PhD in molecular biology and biotechnology. Uh, I found this workshop is very good because R is I am interested with R because I am actually in molecular biology. Maybe I will use it to analyze my data. I appreciate the organism and the lecture. They are very good teaching, and the way they are teaching is very good. He speaks slowly, and I am interested. Thank you for organizing my college.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now I'll go to Diana.
Hi everyone. Well, I'm Diana. I'm from Mexico and I'm a student of International Relations and Political Science. I'm so interested in learning R because it's it helps me to be more competitive for the jobs, and that's why I really love statistics. So I think that it's a very good tool to improve myself and improve my skills. So I thank you so much for this workshop.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look forward for more workshop with you. Okay. Now I'll go for another participant. Just a second. I'll go to Pradeep.
Hello everyone, this is Pradeep. I recently completed my master in science with specialization in statistics. I am familiar with the R software, but the way of commercial teaching is awesome. So I will say thank you to organize such a wonderful workshop. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, very much true. The way Dr. Parmar teaches us, it's really excellent, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, it's very good. It's nice.
Perfect. Perfect. So now next, I see there's those who want to talk, you can switch on your camera so I can take you in the call. Okay. Now I go to Mr. Karma.
Hi, do you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, my name is Karma Tenzin. I'm from Bhutan. So right now I work under one of the forest institute. So my research mainly deal with climate reconstruction, and same time I'm doing my master's. So right now I'm 1 year into my master's. I've collected my data, and I think this course is really relevant to my master's program. So I find it very interesting and relevant to my study.
Awesome. Awesome. Is it your dress code which you are wearing?
Yeah, it's kind of like army dress code, and this three-star
Okay.
represent
I
like
see
rank.
you have the dress code like this, and Sonam has the background with the same dress code. He is also from
We are in the same
Army.
department.
Okay. Awesome. That's beauty. Yes.
Yeah.
We have armed people also. If you have some problem, you can take help. So don't worry. We have army with us.
Not exactly like but we are equipped with uniform whenever we go to field.
Yes.
So it's like uniform code for our department.
Right. That was a little bit joke to make fun, but yes,
No problem.
you are doing great job. You know that you're serving your nation. And same time you're learning also. That's the best thing one person can do. That's the best thing one can do. Okay, now I'll go to Manmeet.
Hi everyone, this is Manmeet here. I belong to Punjab area, India, and I work for a Messet, which is a healthcare IT company. Now we are I am looking for our software so that I can participate more intensively in my work where we analyze the healthcare data. Thank you.
Thank you, Manmeet. Thank you. So, did you find this workshop interesting? Learning something good?
Yeah. Really impressive. Dr. Parmar, he's really good, and definitely last lecture was awesome. I learned a lot. Thank you.
Perfect. And this today gonna be awesome. You said awesome. Today will be mind blowing, because day by day you will be feel that, oh my god, I should learn more. That's how I mean, if you are really sincere about R, then last day you will say that, okay, when will be my next course? Sunday you don't want to take break.
Yeah, it's increasing. It's like a slope which is increasing, and
Yes.
that's impressive. Because we started on the first day, I was not that much. It was okay for me, so I said, okay, let's start. Let's take another class and then see. Last day, it was really impressive, and I think I like to continue.
Perfect. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Who else want to come for a talk? We'll take one more participants now, and then we'll go to the Dr. Parmar. Anybody want to join? Okay, I can see. Okay, Yusuf, you
Yeah.
can start. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Yusuf. I am doing PhD from Inland Norway University in Norway. Basically, I'm from Delhi, India, and I'm in my final year of my PhD. I'm here to brush up my skills of R. Well, I'm doing programming in R from last few years, but if I want to check like if I miss something in previous years, like or present year, like what I'm doing, because in coming years I have to change my go for another job. So it will be brush up for my knowledge, and also if and maybe there are a lot of things keep changing in programming, so I will learn them.
Awesome, Yusuf. My best wishes for you,
Thank you.
and join next courses also with us.
Yes, I have done. I have registered for this machine learning.
Okay, awesome. And most important that R2 is happening next week. It has been decided today. The next workshop for R2 is supposed to happen in the December, but it was a few demands from the old batches also. So R2 will be happen again from Monday onwards. This Monday. So you guys can join that. That's I mean, that awesome for you, that you got this chance back to back. Normally people has to wait for a month or something like to go for next course. So that's more beautiful. Okay, now I'll go to the next participants. Okay, who else can come? Okay, here we go. Yes, Wang Yan, Emmanuel. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Your sound is not coming. Not audible. Still not audible. Okay. Meanwhile, he fixes his microphone. Let me see who else can join. Who else want to be part of this talk? The last participants. Yeah, Emmanuel, is it working now? Your microphone? It's not audible yet. Looks like your microphone has issue. Okay. All right. So then tomorrow, today, whatever, I think we almost made 10, 15 people. So all these people from different part of the world, from Japan, people, Indian who is staying Norway, people from Bhutan, people from Nigeria, Myanmar, and many places we have met people from India also. So it's like, as I told you, that we are global community. You know that it's a global community workshop. So tomorrow again, those who want to talk about yourself and your background, what you do right now, it might be helpful for others also, and it might be helpful for you also, that you can make a connections with that other participants, that if you, maybe I don't know, maybe in your work, in project, maybe in job, you can exchange knowledges. Okay, so there is a WhatsApp group we have created. All of you on WhatsApp. If you are not in WhatsApp, you can create it. Very simple. You can create through your mobile number. It's easy to join. So you can create a WhatsApp number. I will share you in this group on the chat box, and then you can join that group. Okay, just a second. I will share the link with you. Okay, I'm pasting here. This is the WhatsApp group link. If you will be open this link on your WhatsApp on your mobile, where you have a WhatsApp installed, you will be automatically part of that WhatsApp group. If you are not, you can save this. If you're on laptop, you can just copy it and paste it, save it, and open it on your mobile. So it is automatically take you to that group. All right. So you become a part of that group. There's already old participants also from last 2 weeks. R1 workshop and R2 workshop people are there. So you can be part of that group also. So I made it available for you. So you guys can join that, and we can discuss about your program, upcoming program, or maybe some issues you can talk. Also, we are open on the our WhatsApp, also personal WhatsApp also. You can just exchange your thoughts, because lots of time people are not able to pay, how to pay, all these questions keep coming, or maybe study material not received. These are the minor questions which keep coming. Maybe you have problem installing R or something like that. So you can discuss with us in the community. Okay. So Dr. Parmar, you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can start, sir. Most
Yes,
welcome, sir.
Thanks, Mukesh.
Thank you very much, sir. Over to you.
Welcome, everyone. I hope you all have already installed that R Studio and R programming. Most of you, okay. First, we are learning on R Studio and R programming. Then later on, we could work with the Kaggle also. There is a Kaggle platform. There already R. We could run over there. We could write the script on Kaggle. We have some other sources also. But first, I prefer to install the R Studio at your system and then work on it. Okay. Later on, we could use different online platforms to write the script and run the script. Okay. So first, I show you the GPU. Sorry, not the GPU. GUI. So that GUI I will show you first. So you see here in the task, are you getting my screen? Or am I audible properly to you all?
Yes, sir.
Sound is clear and volume is okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So here you see there is a R and there is a one ellipse on that. So I click on this. So this is basically a GUI, graphical user interface. Okay. I just explain you this, but we work on the R Studio. It is the R programming. It comes with the R programming GUI. So here we have console. We could also use script here. This is a script, or we could write on the script, and we could run on it. Okay, so that is the way. If x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 7, and in this way, then we save the script whatever we have written, and we could write the thing on the console and run it. So when you write on the console like x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 7 and x plus y, I want to know what is x plus y. If I enter it, I will get the 12. So I get the whatever I write in the script, I write on the console, I get the result over there. But if I could not save the console, whatever I have written on the console, I could not save it. I could save the matter which I have written on the script. So it is not as much as interactive as R Studio. So it is not much interactive. So I will show you how the R Studio works. So I close it, and now I run the R Studio. I open this. Just a moment. So this is my R Studio. First, I would like to tell something to you that first time when you open the R Studio, you will get only 3 windows, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. This window on the left side, this big window is a console window. Here the R information is given, R version 4.0.2 and the name of that version, the copyright, everything is given here. On the right top, you will see there is a global environment, then history of the course, what I have work over here. 212 more entries are there. Then connections I will tell you later on, and the tutorials, you could see the tutorials here. Okay. And in this third window on the downside, you see the files in the folder, the data preparation. I have a project in which these are that is basically a folder. In this folder, whatever the files and scripts and the data source, you will see here. If you delete anything from here, it will be deleted from your system also. So don't do that activity without. If you want to delete something, then you click and you delete it. Otherwise, it will be removed from your system. You could not get it. Okay. And second is the plots. So whatever the plot we create here, we write the syntax, and the plot will be shown here. Static plot. And these are the packages which we installed in our system in R, packages which helps us. So these are the packages. Few packages comes default with R and some we have to install. So how to install? You have to click on this button and then you write down the package name, just like a dplyr, which is a package for the data manipulation. So this you could install it and always check it. It should be there should be check-in and install our dependencies along with this dplyr. So if you don't use the right check here, then the dependencies will not come along with that dplyr. So it may make some trouble after all. So always it should be clicked, and then click on the install button and it will be installed in a fraction of seconds. And there is a help if you want something you want to know something about the mean. So I just write the mean. So the mean formula syntax and their attributes will be given here, and how to find out the mean of the data, and the little bit information you will click and you will get the all things. So, okay. So it will get the help. Weaver is for the interactive graphs. We are the interactive figures we produce here. So this is the basic which I explained you, but you have not seen here the script. So whatever we will write the script, and then we run from that, and then we run the syntax from the script, whatever the code we have written. So it would be better, and the script is always saved in a real time. Okay, there is no need to control S and these are things. Sir, in my R studio, it is in the new version 4.0.2 R version, and R studio may be new version of the R studio is also there. And you could open a new script from here. You see on the left top, I just clicked here, there is a R script. If I click on here, so I will get this first window here. That is a script window. Previously we had only 3 windows. We could change the size, okay, in this way, and we could minimize. If some window we don't use, then we could minimize. You could use the whole one, okay, in this way. And this is a script window, and I write something x is equal to 5. Similar thing I write here, y is equal to 7, and then I run this. I have just entered, so it will not run. It will not run. How we find? There is nothing is printed in the console. So if I have to run, I have to put the cursor somewhere on the line and just click this button R, run, sorry, and I will get x is equal to 5. Also, I got the value of x in our environment. The x is 5 now. I run second one, so that is the y is equal to 7.
Sir, please repeat. Sir, please repeat.
When you just type and use the enter button, it will just like if we type in a Microsoft Word or some text editor. So it will not run the script. Okay, as I write the x plus y and I use the enter button, so it will not do anything. Whenever I have to run the script, I have to put the cursor somewhere on the line and use this run button. Are you getting this run button?
Okay, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it will automatically, cursor will move to next line, then run that, and to next line, then run that. So you see the x plus y is 12 in the console. The console, it will give the result. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Another way, yesterday I explained how to install the R Studio and R programming. Techno, I will explain it again. Don't worry, but this time I just complete this session. Then later on I will explain how to install it. You could install to the R programming download. You search on the Google Chrome or the Google search engine. R programming download. First you download that as per your operating system, the Windows or Linux, whatever you have. Then you, after install it, download, then install it, run it and install whatever don't change any path. It default wherever it will be saved, it should be. Okay, don't change the path when you install it. And then you install the R Studio. And you just search the R Studio. So you will get a site, rstudio. something, and you download from there the R Studio and also install the R Studio. It will automatically integrated with the R programming. Okay, then you run it. Understand? So one more short key I would like to say you that control enter. You put your cursor somewhere on the line and control enter. So it will work same as the run button we were using. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. It is a case sensitive language. If I have written the small x or if I write the capital X and I run it, it will give me error. It does not know what is capital X. Okay. If I write the small x and then I run, it will give me the value 5 because I have assigned the 5 value for x. Okay. So in the global environment, we have created these two objects, and I will explain you the data types today. So this is a vector basically. Before that, I would like to tell you something that how we would create a project in R. Because simultaneously we work on the many projects, not only on the one you are working at the moment, 2 or 3 projects on the different analysis. Then if you uh, put this all in a one folder, it would be mismatch. You have to put the some PDF file which are you want to refer, and some data sets would be there, and some R scripts would be there, some other files you may keep in that folder. So that folder is basically a project. And every project has a different folder. So I will tell you how to create a project. So look at here on the right top, there is a data preparation is written. It is my project name, which is at present it has been opened. Now how to create a new project, I will explain you. So here you see, when I click here, I will get this drop down menu, and here I get a new project. I click on it and it will ask me the current project what I have to do. See, it is asking me save workspace image or whatever. I say don't save, and it will take little time to give one pop-up window here. So this pop-up window I will get after a few seconds. And here you see the new directory, existing directory, and version control. So new directory means you are going to create a new folder for this project, or you have already one folder which you want to assign as a project. So the first option I am choosing first time. Second, I will tell you this also later. The version control is not, we don't have to use now. I will explain you later on after some time. But new directory, if I'm directory means the folder, understand that. So I click on here, you will get this so many things. So don't bother about this. You just have to click on the new project. And here you have to write down the directory name. The directory name I am writing here are, I write the data analytics. This is my directory name I would like to. And I want to save wherever you want to save. There's a browse button. So I use it and I save this in D file. My D drive. So I open it. So it is in the D drive. I am going to save wherever you want, you could save it, your project. And then I write the create. I wait for a moment and I will get this project is now have been opened here. Data analytics and machine learning with R. It's very easy to create a project. Now I will show you that folder in the D drive. Data analytics and machine learning with R. It is the 28/10/2025 31 p.m. India time. Does that make sense to everyone? If I open this folder, you will see only one file here. that is a project file. Okay, we will not use it. It is just a project file. In wherever this is in any folder, it is a project of R. Okay, this hexagonal logo is there for R. It is a project R project file. You see the type is R project, so you don't have to do anything with that, but it is in that folder. That is the first file. It will be created over there. And now in this project, I am using I am creating one script, and whenever I have to write a comment on the script, whenever you start a script, you will write the name of the script or whatever you want to, and then so whenever you have to write a comment, you have to use a hash button. It is the shift 3. It is a hash button, and you could write anything. The R will not read it whenever you use the hash, and R will not read whatever you have written after hash. Okay, so I just write the data analytics. Okay, so this is a comment. If I control enter, if I enter, so it's just a simple thing. If I want to run this, if I use the control then enter, so it will not do anything. It will not do anything. You see, it will just print it. I will not take any action on this. Okay, if I run this, it will not. If I select and run this, then it will just print it. It will not give anything. It will not give even the error. So this is a comment. Suppose if I write data analytics without data, if I write without hash, so see what happens. It is in R somewhere. So I write something else. I write the India, and I run this. So object India not found. So R has read it. R will read it without hash. Whatever you write, R will read. And if it is something related to it is in environment, then it will respond. Otherwise, it will give the error. It is not there. Got it? Is there any doubt? So I close it. I close it. And again, I open the R. I have not saved anything. I just closed it. You see, my script where I left, it is there. I have not saved the script with any name. It is the untitled up to now. So I have explained you R saved everything in a real time. If you forget to save it, don't worry. If your system shut down automatically or accidentally, don't worry. Whatever the code you have written would be there. Okay, next time whenever you will open, it will be there. Now I will show you the history. Whatever I have worked here last time, you see that is here. Whatever I have run the command, whatever command I have run, it would be there in a history part. So sometimes if you won't get, and accidentally, incidentally, sometime unfortunately you won't get this thing, or you have, suppose you have accidentally just don't save and do this thing, then your code's lost because you have clicked the button don't save, or because still you have not saved it. So don't worry, you will go to the history I just do it. You will open new script and you go to the script, and here is a, you see the two source. Okay, you select it, whatever the portion you require. I just require this much and I click it. So I'm getting there two source. Does that make sense to everyone? Somebody asked me some question in the chat. I see. What was the question? Kindly reply to my comment. Sure. Sebasis, which comment? Sebasis, I had changed the path of installation of D instead of C. Now after executing the statement just typed, it shows object is not found error. Should I have to install? Yes, Sebasis. I mentioned you earlier also, don't change the path when you install it, because the library, whenever you install, they will install on the default path. So it will crash sometime. You can download anywhere. When you download the R Studio or the R programming, you could just, you see, I have a folder in the D drive where I install all, I download all the software. I have the software here, every software. But when I run for installation, I install on the default path in the C drive, wherever it is stored. It would be better. Okay. You could download anywhere, wherever you are. I have a software folder where I have download all the programs, whatever programming language, everything. I install it. But when I run from here, I install it at a default path. Okay. So this you got how to create a new project in a new directory, and how to write a command. And I want to save this script with some name here. So now in that folder I have another file which is a RSP. When I have created that, I had only one file at that moment. That was a data analytics and machine learning with R only, R project file. Now when I worked something, so it is the history file. So it is also, I could use sometime whenever I required or I have missed my codes, then I could use it. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. Now I want to save this script with some name, which should be included here in this folder. So I just put my cursor somewhere on this script and I use the Control S, which everybody knows, and you will get this folder, everything. And here I just first session, I save it. You see it is here now in this folder. We could also see in that folder the first session. Got it? This is a R script file, and the extension is .r. Extension is .r. It will always automatically take the extension. When you click here, it will be connected here automatically. When you run that project, their history would be here. Okay. Please repeat the step. Okay. So we just Control S. You put the cursor in the script and you use the Control S button for the save, and you will get one pop-up window, and just write the name whatever you want to keep for that file. Is it clear now? It's very easy. Okay. Now we will create a project and I will show you on my desktop. There is a new folder, and in this new folder I remove this my new folder project, so it is not be a project of R now, because I have removed that R project file. It is not a project now, and R history I kept. I will show you. And there is one more I am using, and I want to be this folder be a R project, and I have so many files related to that project, or I want to create this folder as a project. So I will go to here again, go to new project, and now I will click on the existing directory, because I have that folder where I want to create my project, in a new folder on the desktop I shown you. So I will just browse it, and I will go to the desktop, and I will see that new folder. Okay, I just click on here, so the folder name would be automatically on this folder name place, and I just open it and create project. So I have got that new folder is now my project. Getting it? All the files which were held in this folder is already there. Okay. So RST, there was nothing in the RST, so it is not showing me anything. Or if I click here, it will the RST file will be mentioned here, but I close it. Does that make sense to everyone? Is there any doubt how to create a project? We have two options. One is, as I explained you, new directory or existing directory. Okay, correct. So you have two options. If you have a folder, then create over there in the existing directory. If you want to create a new folder, then the new directory. It's very easy. So this was all about the how to create a project. Okay. So now I am opening my R fundamentals project. Yeah, have some question?
Sorry for taking it. So ask if you are creating a project.
Can you please? Yeah.
Okay, I said if you have created a project, then you write a script. If I save the script, does it automatically, is it going to be saved in the new folder of the project which I have created?
Your voice is not clear. I'm not getting your voice.
Okay,
can you write on the chat box? Can you write on the chat box? Please write on the chat box so I could understand what you are asking. Okay. Because my headphone is not working properly, I have to change it. So I'm not getting proper voice. Yeah. You write on the chat box so I could understand. You want to see once more how to create a project? Yeah. Okay. So I explain once more. We are creating a new project. Then click here, and on the new project you click. You will get here three options, but we have a work with only two. If you are going to create a new project, sir, please, if I create a project and then I write a script, when I save it, it will save in a new project. Yes, it will save in a new project, but you could save anywhere, wherever you want. But if you are using that script for the same project, it will be open. It will be the working directory, basically, that project. So it will be saved there. It will pop-up window. It will be the same folder would be there in the pop-up window. Okay. I reinstall in the default directory, but still showing error. Please let me know what can be done. I reinstall the default directory. Sybasis, you installed it? Okay. What error it is showing to you? Yeah. Just a moment. Object X, you have not run that object, I think. I will show you. This is a script. You have written X equal to whatever. X is equal to 9. And you just enter it. You have not run it. You run it. How to run? You just put the cursor, then control enter. And then you use the control enter in the global environment. You see X is 9. Are you getting something in your global environment? Are you getting in the global environment? Here on the top, environment is written. Are you getting it? No, there is no error for X. If you ask about the what is X, you type the X here in the script and control enter. You will not get any error. You will get the value what you have assigned over there. It's okay. So we have to run it. In right, you just enter, and when you have to run, then control enter. Okay, this is the difference between run and just use the enter. Okay. Now what I want to tell you that just a moment. I will go to my project R fundamentals. You have to remove whatever in your global environment. You could use this brush, so it will be removed from the global environment, whatever you have. Now I open one script here, and we are going to study about data types, R data types today. Every programming language has its own data types. So we see what data types we use in R. So we have 6 data types in R. So number one is a vector. Number two is a list. Number three is matrix. Number four is arrays. Number five is data frame. And number six is a factor. These data types we have to study. Okay. First, we talk about the vector. So I will just open my script. Sorry. Here I could give the definition about it. So I don't want to type the whole definition. Look at here, the vector are the most basic R objects, and there are 6 types of atomic vectors. We have 6 types of logical, integer, double, complex, character, and raw. So you will see here, the double and numeric are the same. I just like the numeric. So these are our classes of this vector. We have 6 classes in a vector. So first we see how we could create a vector creation we see. And in this we see the single element vector. Okay, so single element vector we have already created. X equal to something, you could write 9. So this is the single element vector. If you run this, so it will be now in our global environment. And vector has 6 classes as I explained you. So I will just see, first I will confirm whether it is vector or not. So I have a syntax. I have a function for this is dot vector. And X is the object name of the vector. So I will write that object name here is dot vector X. X is a vector or not. So it will respond me true and false. So if X is equal to 9, X is a vector, then it will say me true, otherwise false. What you are getting here? True. So it is a vector. Understand? Manmit, there are very few syntax, and later on you would be familiar with this syntax. Okay, if you use it 2-3 times, don't worry, very simple. In the general terminology, everything is dot vector. We are asking some question, and it is a logical question basically. So we just understand the concept, how this syntax has been created. And there are 6 types of atomic vector. So the types are called the classes. So I will just ask about the class. Class of X. So I will get a numeric class. It is a numeric class. Numeric class, integer class, or double class. It means if we have these classes, we could apply arithmetical operation on these vectors. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever. But if you have a class logical, you have a class character, then you could not apply arithmetical operation. Understand this thing? So we see the class. Class is very important. Now I am taking y is equal to 3. And I run it. I will get the same thing. I am not repeating that. Now because both the vectors are numeric, so I could apply the arithmetical operation. And I run this. So I will get the result in console. When I assign X is equal to 9, I have seen it is in the global environment. Y is equal to 3, it is in the global environment. But X plus Y is only the operation. I have not assigned any object name to this. For assigning, we have two symbols. One is the equal, another symbol I will explain here. So I am giving some object name to this x plus y. I am giving add, and I will use alt minus. Alt minus, you note it down. It is another assigning symbol. Instead of equal, you could use it also. Alt minus. Okay. This is also for the assignment. And I run this. You see, now I am getting 8, 12. Does that make sense to everyone? When I will give the object name, then only could I get this in global environment. Otherwise, if I run only this, it will give me the result on the console. But now when I run this, it just print it here in the console. It has not given me the value 12. So, because this value is gone to your global environment. Or now if you want to print this value, you have to write add and then control enter. You will get that way. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Because in the starting I am going little slow, so you all could understand the things. Okay. We will accelerate the speed, but not now. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, when I see that everyone is now comfortable, then we will accelerate the speed. Okay, here I will run very slowly. So because every person are from the different field, some may be from the mathematics background, some may be from the art background, and some may be from the commerce background. So they have different perception, different what we could say power of perception. Okay, so I am going little bit slow. So this you have seen how we could create a single element vector, but it is only numeric vector. Now I want to create a character vector. So how we could create a character vector? So I just taking the X again, the object name. When you use the same name, here the X is 9. Now again I am taking the X, and whenever I will write something in quotes, it may be single quote or double quote. Don't worry, both are same. I am using here double quote. I could use the single quote also. Don't worry. I am writing here India. Whenever you write the letters, you write in quotes. And I run this. So you will see in the global environment, now the value of X has been changed. It is now India. It is not 9. Previously it was 9. So the new value will assign to that object if we are using the same object name.
Or attendance for advanced studies.
Yeah. Hello. So I want to know whether it is vector or not. I will try to understand. So the same function is dot vector. I will use X. Yeah, it is a vector. It is true. But I want to see also the class for this. So I will get the character class. Okay. The class is character. It is not a numeric. Does that make sense to everyone?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, why it is character and not numeric, sir, now?
Because these are the letter India.
Okay, sir. Okay.
It is not a number.
Okay,
if you
okay.
write any number in a course, it would be a character also.
But starting also we haven't written the numeric number, no sir. How it is numeric then?
We have not used the quotes.
Okay, sir. Okay, got
Suppose
it.
if I use y, under quotes I write something.
Okay.
I write 12. But it is under quotes. And I run this. Now you see, if I ask the class y, I will get the character class.
Okay, sir.
Whenever you write something in quotes, it would be a character. Either it is a number or letter or word, whatever. Understand?
Okay, sir. Okay, got
Or
it.
with this character, we could not apply mathematical operation. If I suppose, if I in state of India, if I write here 5 under quote,
Numeric.
run this. It is not numeric now. Under quotes, it is a character.
Okay.
So if I try to perform the x plus y, see what happens. Sorry, plus. I will get the error. Non-numeric argument. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Now, I will show you the logical also. So, again I am assigning x some number 8. Now it is numeric. Understand? X is equal to 8, it is numeric. I have not used the quotes over there. And I am asking x is greater than 10. What would be the response of this? I assign x is equal to 8 and I am asking whether x is greater than 10. It would be, the response would be in true and false. So it may be true or false. What would be this?
False.
False, correct. So if I run this, I will get the response false. Okay. So, but I have not given any object name. So I give some object name, logic. And I run this and I will see the class of this logic. And I have given the logic name. I could give any name. Suppose I gave the Z. So it would be better. You could better understand logic. You may get the confusion. So I use the class of Z. What is the class of this? Logical. Class of this is logical. Class of this is numerical. Understand? Because whenever we use the greater than, is smaller than, greater than, equal to, is smaller than, equal to, equal to also 2 times equal to, then it would be a logical response, true and false. Always provide us the logical response. Just remind this thing. Understand? It means whenever you are using greater than, smaller than, greater than, equal to, smaller than, equal to, and equal to, you will get logical response, true and false. Is it clear to all? Okay. So now we know how to create a single element vector. But in a data frame, in an Excel like sheet, data frame is just an Excel sheet. And everybody is familiar with the Excel sheet. And every column of the Excel sheet is just a vector. That Excel sheet, whenever we read here in R, that is called a data frame. Here in R, the name of that sheet, you read from the Excel, you read from the some other format also, that is a data frame. In a data frame, every column is a vector. If a column is a vector, it means there are no one element. There are many elements in a column. Understand? There are so many entries in one column, so many rows. So we see how we could create a multi-element vector. Okay. And now I'm using the X name. And whenever you create a multi-element vector, you have to use a small c, not a capital, and use the round bracket. And in this round bracket, you write all the elements what you have. So you see, there is no error, or you see here number 1 to 6 in the square bracket. Here on the global environment, it is a position indexing. First index there is 12, second index there is 5, third index 23, 4 indexing 54, 6 indexing, sorry, 5 indexing 67, and 6 indexing 89. Understand this thing? In the square bracket, you always get the index position of the element, which is the index. In R, indexing starts with 1. But in other programming languages, like Python, indexing starts with 0. But in R, indexing starts with 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this way, natural numbers. Does that make sense to everyone? I explain you one more thing. If I use X and then I use the square bracket and I write the index 4, what response I will get here? Can somebody tell me?
54.
54, because on the 4th place there is 54. First index is 12, second is 5, third is 23, and fourth is 54. If I run this, I will get the value 54. Does that make sense to everyone? Why we use the square bracket? What is the difference when we have to use the square bracket? Okay. For the indexing or the position. Okay. So it is a multi-element vector we have created. I create one more vector. I will use some different technique.
लाइफ साइंसेस में खाली थियोरेटिकली समझा दी गधी की तरह, वेक्टर क्या है, लिस्ट क्या है, अरे क्या है, वो क्या है। आर में ये 6 टाइप्स रहते बोल के बताई नहीं, और आर प्रोग्रामिंग बताई फिर।
अरे
मतलब डेफिनेशंस में बता रही है, ऐसा बताना था ना वो लाइफ साइंस का जो 9 दिन का था, देखो। लेकिन मेरे को लग रहा कि ये अननेसेसरली कॉम्प्लिकेट कर रहा है एक्चुअली, पता नहीं।
शुरू में थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स करता है यार।
नहीं, ये छोटे से चीज को बढ़ाकर अननेसेसरली वो लगा के करो,
Creates problem.
इसके बिना भी करे अपन लोगों कितने की चीज़ा।
Yeah.
It creates problem. Noise is coming from
here and I just asked to please you Shraddha, please you mute your mic. Okay.
Sir, please, what is R? I don't really know what is R.
What? Yes. Now, I'm going to create a vector with a different format. With some integers, I want to create a vector. I want to create a vector from -3 to 2. So if I run this, you will see here I am getting the 6 elements: -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Understand? If I print it, so you will see -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. In this way, I could create any vector. This class of this vector, if I see, class of y, not the class of x. Class of y is integer. Okay. But if I ask the class of x, that is numeric. Understand? So numeric and integer you could use for the arithmetical operation. Okay, there is no problem. You consider both as it is. Okay, same in our perspective. Don't worry about it. Now I want to perform some operation. Okay, x plus y, and I run it. So I am getting 9, 3, 22, 54, 68, 19. How I am getting? You see in the global environment, it is arranged in the proper way. So I explain you here. 12 plus minus 3, 12 minus 3 is 9. Okay. And 5 plus minus 2, 5 minus 2 is 3. And 23 minus 1 is 22. 54 plus 0 is 54. And 67 plus 1 is 68. And 89 plus 2 is 91. Does that make sense to everyone? It will add correspondingly. Got it? Yes, corresponding. So that is the specific. You could use the x minus y also. If you want to give the space, give. Otherwise, you could write that directly x minus y. I have given the space because it looks pretty. Okay, I will explain you that also. This you got? Any doubt here? No. Okay. We have the same number of elements. Then we could perform this activity. But if I remove one element from here and I run it, so there is only 5 element in x and the 6 element in y. And I perform the same task, x plus y. I see what I get the output. I get a warning message. That is a longer object length is not a multiple of shorter object length. So longer object name, which is the y, which has the 6 element, it is not the multiple of shorter object, which has the 5 element. So 6 is not the multiple of 5. So either we must have the length 5 or we may have the length 10, 15, 20, 25. In this way, the multiple of shorter objects. So I increase the length of this. I write here 6. And then you see here in the global environment, I have the length 10. Does that make sense to everyone? Now I perform this task. So I'm getting the summation. How I am getting this summation? I explain you. On the x, we see we have 12, 5, 23, 54, and 67. And the y we have -3, -2, -1, 0, 1. Sorry, how many are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 1. -1, 0, 1. Then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and finally 6. So when I am adding this x plus y, I am performing, what is happening? 12 minus 3 is 9. It is 3. It is 22. it is 54, it is 68. And here, this number again rearranged here with same sequence. Got it? And again adding on, it is 14, it is 8, it is 27, it is 59, it is 63, 73, sorry. Got it? Is there any doubt? Yeah. Yeah, everyone? Have any question? Philip, you got
No,
the
sir,
answer?
thank you.
Okay. Philip, you got the answer of your question?
Yes, yes, I'm clear. Thank you.
Now, I'll tell you some more things.
Yes, yes, I got it. I'm clear. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Now we see some more things about this vector. We could not resize the vector. Means resize means you could increase the element in a vector, but you could not remove an element from a vector. You could not reduce the size of the vector. Suppose in an X vector, we have a 5 element. If I want to remove any element from this, suppose I want to remove this 67, I could not remove it. Okay. I could not remove it. Still, I want to remove 67. I could remove 67. I could not remove 67 space for 67. What is the fifth space? Fifth index I could not remove. It means I have the 5 index there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements, 5 index. I could remove, I could not remove that index. I could put there no NA. I could keep it basically vector. If you compare with a Python, it is a one-dimension array. Symbiosis, 1D array we could say. Okay, if you compare it with oops, and what I want to do, I want to fifth number I show you, which is 67. I could substitute in the place of 67. If I want to substitute place of 67 10, then I will just use a assign sign and put the value 10. I will run it, and I now show you the X. So here is 10 instead of 67. I could substitute the value. I could remove the value, but space would be there. Fifth index would be there. If I see the length is a function which gives us the total number of elements. Length of X is what? 5. Now what I do, I remove this 67 10. I remove this value 10 at the fifth place. So I write a NA. NA will not applicable. There will be no value at that place. If I show you X now, so you will get there NA. It is a missing value. There is no value. But if I ask about the length, length would be 5. Length will not change. Got it? I could increase the size of the vector. I could increase the length of the vector. I have only 5 elements. I could add 6th element. I could add 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th, 100th, 150 elements. Suppose I have 5 elements, but I am putting the value on the 8th index. After 5, I want to put some value on the 8th index. So see what happens. So I will write here 8 indexing, and I want to put their value 0. And I run this. Now I show you the X. What are you getting here? The in between places from 5, after 5, 6, 7, we have here already we have NA at the 5th place. And the 6th and 7th they have given NA, and then the 8th place it is given whatever the value I have assigned. Does that make sense to everyone? So we have increased the size. If I ask the length, length would be 8. Does that make sense to everyone? I could substitute the value at any index.
Sir.
Yeah.
If we want to increase the length with some numbers, suppose in NA, we want to insert some numbers, then what will be the procedure? In the last occasion, you have said that in X, in place of 8, we put 0. Take 7th and 6th place, we have NA. But if we want to place some numbers in 6th and 7th place, then what will be the procedure?
So we could write on the 6th place whatever you want the number. I have written 5 on the 6th place. I will show you now.
Okay, sir.
What? In between, if you want to remove this NA and you want to put some number, you write the index number, and whatever you want to substitute, you can assign it.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Sir, isn't it possible if you place it together? Like if you want to place in 5 position and 6 position.
This position we are taking one by one. We could try for
but
that.
Isn't it possible if we go with 3 together?
Then at that moment we have to use the loop, for loop, and then I will tell you later on how we could put many values all together, and we have to use the loop for the iterations. Okay.
Can't we do in a one syntax, sir? If we want to put more than one value?
We apply sometime loop, or here I just show you X, and we have which position you see. It is on the 5th position we have, and which position? 5th, 6th, 7th position. Yeah, so it is NA and the both position, and I use there 11 or 22. I write. I see. Got it?
Exactly, sir.
Is there any doubt now?
No, Doctor, this is okay, but I do have a question.
Yeah.
If we have a series, suppose that the 6 the value in 6 does not equal 5. That means suppose that from the position from 5 to 8 is an 8. Okay. So now in the loop, the one that the last movement you made, should we put 5, 6, 7, 8, then we need to insert the values, or we can just write C5-8, then we write the values?
We could write in that days. Okay.
Because sometimes
I
we
will
do
explain.
have 20 positions we need to add. What should we do?
Okay. I explain you the thing that we have up to 8 position here, and 9 to 12 position I want to put some numbers. Okay. Nine to 12. Whatever the number I want to put, I will write in a vector. I want to put 56, 90, 0, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 numbers I have to put. 34. Now I show you the X. Got it? If they are in the continuation, if they are not in the continuation, then you have to use this C combined vector. C for the combine. C for combine vector we are using here. We have a different number, 5 index and the 7 index, so we are using a combine function. And here we have the indexing the regular 9 to 12. So we are not using the combine function, we are using that integer like function, and we are using it. Does that make sense to you now?
Yes, doctor, thank you.
It is okay? You are just asking about...
Sir,
Yeah, thank you.
I have a question. Like before we use C with the curved brackets, and now we use square brackets. They both are different. Like we say here, we are using a combined vector. Initially, when we put values for X, there we use a curved brackets. So
whenever we use a value, we have to use the combined vector. But in the position vector, position is what? The square brackets is for the position, for the indexing. But we have the multiple position here. We have the 5 and 7th place we have to put. When we have more than one, we always use the combine.
okay.
Or maybe inside also the position, square bracket, we use the combine.
But if it is in a continuation, then we don't need to use the C.
Then we don't have to use it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Is it clear to all? Any doubt?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
Okay. So now I think that you all know how to access the element from a vector. It means that if you have the index, you could access that element value. Okay. Suppose you have to access this 22. So what you will write in the square bracket? What value you will write for the 22?
7.
7. Correct? If you want to put something as, instead of 22, you want to write the 57. What you will do here now? We will assign 57 and run it. It's very easy. Now the value of the 7th index would be 57. If I print it, I will get the 57 over there instead of 20. Okay. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Okay. So this is all about the numeric. Now I will talk about the character also. The same thing in the character. Don't worry. I am making a character vector. Multiple element character vector. I have the combine, always combine. We don't write 1:5 like that. We could not do that here. We have to use the for the alphabet we could use it A:B. If I write A:B, suppose first I would like to tell you something more which is very important. If I write the small letters, and I run, I will get all the alphabets of English language, A to Z. If I write this in capital, I will get the capital letters. Okay, it is an R. Global environment, it is already exists. So if I write A to B, I see what happens. A not found. So it will not get it. Okay, I could not get it directly. If I write after this letter, suppose I want first five letters. First five letters in a small A, B, C, D, E. So I will just write 1 to 5. I'm getting first five letters. Understand? What it?
Doctor, my question is that what is the importance of this one?
I will tell you later on when we do some more work on this. So sometimes we create some vectors with this letters. Okay.
Okay.
So at that moment we use these letters and these all things, and sometimes we require it. Not in the particular case we require this all things. Okay. So I just write here few name. And I run it. Or if I show you the X, so you will get this in the Nigeria, Bhutan, USA, and India. So it is a vector. If I want to access USA, then what I have to do here? I will write index 3. It is USA. Correct? If I want to change instead of USA, I want to write Pakistan. Always use the quotes if you write some letter or some word over there. I will show you X. It is Pakistan instead of USA. The same process that we have done in that numeric, same we are getting here. Now I will
Excuse me, just to clarify this one. If we wrote C, then between brackets we change the values, or we made it just between brackets, is it the same without C?
Yeah, same thing. If you want to change that, if you want to change the two values now, together, then the same process we have to follow. Suppose you want to change the name of the two places, then you have to use the combine for the position, two or three position you want to change. So the second position you want to change and fourth position you want to change, suppose. Then here you have to write that name for the second and fourth position. Right? You could write the name Nepal. You could use Russia. And I run this and I will show you this. I'm getting the Nepal, Pakistan, Russia. Samay, is it clear to you or you are asking something else?
Yes, Victor. No, it's clear for me. Thank you.
Okay. So in this way we could do it. It is the same process. Now I am making one more vector, numeric vector.
Hello, sir. I have one question.
Yeah.
Instead of Nigeria and Bhutan, can you replace as a number?
Yeah.
Suppose there is a Nigeria and Bhutan. I want to put there is any number. So when I run X, there will be any error.
Yeah, no, I am running. You see, I am changing it. You see it.
Thank you.
But it would be in the character form. The number would be in the quotes.
Okay, understood, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Sir, but we
please put
didn't.
comma between 0 and -5.
Comma between 0 and
-5.
Yeah. Sorry. Got it? Manjit, you were something asking Manpreet?
Yes, sir. My question is like we changed the number 3 and 7, but we didn't mention in quotes. But when you run it, they are in code. So we can say they are corrected now.
Correct. Because I will tell you one thing that I am giving you. You see here a -5. Everything is a number. If I run this and if I see the class of this, what would be the class of this? Manmeet, what would the class of this X now?
It should be like integer.
A numeric.
Numeric. Okay.
Numeric. So I will get the numeric class.
Yeah.
I do one thing. I just change one number. I put one number in quotes only. Only one element I am putting in quotes, and I run this again. Okay. First, I show you the output. This also, so you see this output is without quotes.
Yeah.
Now I run this, and I will show you the class. What is the class now?
Character.
Or if I run this again, I see the print. You see the difference in the print also.
Yeah.
If you put any number in quotes, it will convert the whole vector in character.
Oh, okay.
Understand?
Whether it is under quotes or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So every element is now in quotes.
Okay.
So what if you want to convert this again as a numeric, then it's very simple. You just write x as dot numeric x. Okay, I just run this. Now I show you what is x.
Okay.
Quotes are removed now.
Yeah.
So when you get this sort of problem, you could convert them as dot numeric.
Okay.
You could apply, it will convert in the class numeric. So s dot function is very, very important. You could again convert this in character also. S dot character, if you write it, it will convert in the character. But these letters we could not convert in numeric. We could not convert this in numeric. We could convert the numbers which are in quotes in numeric. But the words or the character which are in quotes, we could not convert them in strings. We could not convert in numeric. These are called the strings basically. So we could not convert these in numeric. I run this and I try to convert. That is this function is I run because now the x is this. Understand? So I run x s dot numeric x. So it will give me the error.
Okay.
Giving? It will not change. So you will see all values are NA now. If I run the X, I will get the NA only now. It has mismatched everything. Okay?
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Now class.
Sir, what is AS? Is it some class or object or anything? What is AS?
What?
The AS dot numeric you have been
S dot numeric. S dot numeric is a function. After this we write the class. S dot numeric. Numeric is a class, so we convert this as numeric.
So AS is what is AS then?
As is a, we could apply this as function on the so many times, so many spot. S dot numeric, S dot array, S dot character, S dot logical. You could apply anywhere. S dot is a generic function. S dot asterisk is a generic function. We could, as after S dot you write in which you want to convert this. It would be like that.
Is AS within a specific class, predefined class?
Yeah, class. class or the data frame also. S dot data frame, we could convert the thing in the data frame. S dot list, we could convert in a list.
Okay, fine.
S dot, after S dot, whatever you write, it will convert in that form. Okay. You see here, I have the S dot array, what it is showing, creates or test for arrays. So it converts in that class or that data type. What it's a?
Okay. So it's a vector, but here it's a there is an array in R also.
Array is also in R.
Okay, so it's similar to other languages.
But we will not go in that deep in the array, because in the data analytics part, but in Python we start with the array, NumPy array, and these all things we use there, and the pandas we use some different data types. So in the Python we have a different libraries has a different data type, but here R it is not like that. Okay, this is the R basic data types we would be applying in the each and every library. That is the simple thing in the R. R is the simplest programming language of the world. Simplest programming language of the world.
Thank you.
So I would like to explain you something more. I just remove these quotes, and what I want to explain, I explain you. Yeah, I run it again. Now the class is numeric, no problem, because I have removed that asterisk from here, dot date code from there, and I show you this is my X. Now I am asking S is greater than 0. This is logical. X is greater than 0. So you see what response I get. -2 is not greater than 0, so it is false. Got it? 5 is greater than 0, so it is true. 8 is greater than 0, true. 1 is greater than 0, true. And 0 is not greater than 0, sorry, 0, not greater than 0. 0 is not greater than 0, it is false. -5 is not greater than 0, it is false. Does that make sense to everyone? Okay. So it is giving me response in a logical form when I will use it. So it will give me for the each element, which element is greater than this or which is not greater than this. Now I give some name to this Z. I want to show you some more thing. And Z I am using as dot numeric for this.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Techno, yes.
You said -5 is not greater than 0. And you said false. -5 is not greater than 0.
Not greater than 0. No? So it is false, no?
It should be true now.
No, -5.
Why is it false?
What I am asking, X is greater than 0. Whenever it get the number which is greater than 0, then it will put true. Otherwise, it will put false. Is it clear to you?
No.
-2 is greater than 0 or not? What
it's
I have
not greater
used,
than 0.
It's not greater than 0. So what will happen? I explain you just a moment. You are getting some confusion. So it is not greater than 0. So it is false.
It's true. It's not greater than 0. It's true.
No. What is my function?
False?
What is my function? X is greater than 0.
Yes.
If something is greater than 0, something is greater than 0, it would be true. The number which is greater than 0 would be true.
Okay.
So this -2 is greater than 0? No.
No.
So it is false.
Okay.
5 is greater than 0.
Okay.
It is true.
True.
8 is greater than 0. True?
It is true.
This is true. 0 is not greater than 0. 0 is equal to 0. So it is also not greater than 0. So it is false.
Okay.
And minus 5 is also not, minus 5 is greater than 0. No.
No.
So it is false.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you now?
Okay.
Same thing we are getting
Yes,
here.
sir. Okay, sir.
Any doubt?
Sir,
Okay.
if we want,
Yeah.
so if we want greater than equals to together to be checked, then how can we write?
Very simple. I explain. Just how we say it. The word we use greater than, equal to. First we say the greater than, then we say the equal to.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes,
So
sir.
same manner we have to write. Greater than, equal to.
Okay.
And you see here, if I convert this, I will get there. If I show you the Z, then you will say here, it is now, okay, this numeric I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
I just run it first and I will just show you Z first. So you could see it is the now true.
Okay, sir. Thank
Previously
Sir,
it was false. Now it is true.
Sir,
Okay, 0. Yeah, sir.
So what what will be the result if we place equal to double equal to? Sir,
Double equal to. Okay.
yeah.
It is also responses the logical, true and false. I am using double equal to here. So the number which is equal to 0 would be true, otherwise all would be false. I show you. Got it?
Yes, sir. But what is the difference between equal to and double equal to?
Equal to we are using here, whenever equal to we will use, it is a basic and general normal mathematical function equal. Equal is for the, normally we are using the equal, this thing is equal to this. But if we want the logical response in the true and false, understand?
Yes,
Then
sir.
we
Yes,
use
sir.
equal to. In the simple manner, as I assign the value x is equal to 5, it's okay. I have not used the equal to. It is we also use for the assigning. We have a two symbol for the assign the object. One is equal to, another is alt minus, which we use the smaller than this assign sign. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So when we require the logical, then we use double equal. Okay. Is there any doubt now? Up to now? Now the main function, what would I like to tell you, that is, if I am getting, I again do that, and I again do that, the previous one, and I will show you the result again. So it is the false, true, 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 false, false. Okay. Now I am converting this logical response into numeric response. So we have the binary response here, true and false. So for true we will get value 1, and for false we will get value 0 if I do the s dot numeric. So what I am doing, s dot numeric z, this z is this one. I am converting this as a numeric. So you see what I get now. Got it? 1 for true and 0 for false. Yeah. It is numeric now. We could use in the mathematical operation. Yeah, nobody is responding. Any query, some doubt?
For me, it is clear, Doctor.
Yeah, some. It will convert the true and false in binary numeric form, 0 and 1. 1 for true and 0 for false automatically. Okay. sometimes we require the numeric value. In the analysis, always require the numeric value. Only the logical response doesn't work there. So whenever we get the logical value, we convert them as s dot numeric and we get the binary response 1 and 0. Then we further proceed for the analysis. Okay. So this was all about the vector we have studied today. We have seen how to create a vector, what is vector, what is the role of the vector in the data set and the data frame. Every column is a vector. Okay, every column is known as a vector in a data frame in the Excel sheet, whatever. So, or we have seen how we could access the element from a vector.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
When I run the Z function, I'm not getting it as logical. Like I'm getting the same.
What?
I'm not getting it as true or false. I'm getting the same which I have written in the upper hand. Like Z is greater than, like X is more than 0. I'm getting the same thing.
You are getting the same thing. You just write the Z and run it.
Okay.
Just write the Z and run it.
Then I'm getting it as numeric value.
No. So you have run it previously?
No, but I did not get the true or false thing.
Okay, again you run this X, whatever you have written, and then you run this, and then you just run Z.
I'm still getting the same thing. When I run X, I get the values, but after that, when I run the Z thing, then I get the same equation only, not the.
You see.
Yes, but I am somehow not getting it. I don't know why.
I will show you. I remove this.
Mm-hmm.
You run this vector first, X vector.
Okay.
Then you run this Z vector.
Okay.
And then run only Z.
Okay, I'll try.
Then you see what happens.
No, still not happening.
It should work. It should work. Can you copy paste on?
Yes. Now I'm getting it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So put a space between Z and the sign. No, not required. When you use the that alt minus, then it automatically it provides the space. When you use the alt minus, it provides the space both the sides automatically. So that's the thing we have covered today, and I think you all have enjoyed this session, today's session. How many of you have got the catch the whole thing what I have taught today? Got the whole the vectors and everything. Okay. So you do some practice with this. Okay. And whatever the doubt, you could ask me tomorrow when we start the session. You note down the doubt, and tomorrow when we start the session, you could put your doubt and we will clear it first, then we continue the session. Okay, don't worry.
Sir,
will you share the link, sir? Today's this thing, so that we'll repeat, we'll watch.
Yeah, Subhas, you was asking something. First you asked me. Yeah.
Yeah, sir, the recording of the recording link will be sharing, sir, so that if any doubts, you can revisit.
I have shared on the drive and I have mailed to you the paid participants. We have mailed it, and are you paid?
Okay, sir.
So you will get it in your mail, or it may be in the spam mail somewhere.
Yes, sir. I'll check it, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
So tomorrow we will continue. Yeah.
Please,
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. Please, how to install the R Studio? How to install it? Step.
Okay. I will.
R Studio.
Okay, R Studio. I explain you. Just a
So
moment.
I have a question. Can you please do it first? Can you show me the link, the space that we are working on? I have just a few queries. Like, can we change the values in that global environment? If we want to change the values which we already run, can we change in the global environment, or we
No,
have to go to
directly we
that?
could not change the values in the global environment. We have to change the value in the script.
Okay, sir. If somehow like we have done so many values or so many things like plus, minus, add, and all those stuff. If we want to go
You could delete that if you want to delete and again rerun the script.
Okay, sir.
You
If we want
select the script whatever you have written, all select and run in a one shot also. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Okay. Can we add the things in global environment, or global environment is just a like a visual which we have already selected?
Visually it shows it. They have given it is not anywhere in the Python. It is not available. But the
Okay.
R Studio has this specific. They have given us privilege, so we could see whatever we have in our global environment during the analysis. We could see there.
Okay, sir. That would be helpful when we have a large data or we have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do a lot of
yeah.
stuff.
That is
Okay.
not there in Python.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Somebody asked me about the techno. Asked me about how to download R and R
Install.
Studio.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
I just show you how to download. So you see, are you getting my screen? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
okay. So how to download
Just
this?
mention it. Okay. Okay.
So just write down download R programming on the search engine. On the Google search. Sorry. Download R programming and enter it. You will get this cran.r-project.org. Okay, if you have a Windows, then it is okay. If you don't have a Windows, I will explain you. If you have a Windows, just click on here. Okay.
Okay.
And then it will be downloaded in your system, and then
Where?
you run it. It will installed.
Where
Follow
will I
the
click? Where will I click?
no, left click if you click here, and then it will be downloaded. After download, you run it, and you follow the instructions. It will be installed, and it should be installed on the default position.
Excuse me, sir. I got an error. It's unable to execute file in the temporary directory. Setup aborted. Error 5. Access is denied. Where I have been wrong, sir.
So you have downloaded this, or you are getting in
Yeah,
some syntax error? Yeah.
I have downloaded. When I run, then I got an error message which shows me unable to execute file in the temporary directory.
Have you changed the path
No,
when
sir.
you installed
No,
it?
it's in C, so I didn't change it.
So R Studio is open in your system.
Yes, sir. Our studio is working, but I'm not able to download R.
R, uh, you don't have to download the R, na dear.
But you said like this link, when I download it and try to run, then I got this message.
No, this link is who has not downloaded R.
Okay.
This is for them. Yesterday, what I explained, the same thing I am explaining here.
Okay, sir.
This is not for you. You have already
Please, sir,
installed.
start from.
So when you
After
download it,
Google download
okay,
our programming. If I enter, where will I click?
okay,
When
okay.
I
So
enter,
you run
after
it.
download our programming, where will I click?
And now you run it. It will be installed. And you follow the process, the instructions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I said after download our programming, if I press enter, where will I click again?
I will show you. When you download it, you run it. Okay, wherever that file, you run it. You have installed it or not? One thing is the downloading. Second step is the installing. Have you installed it?
No.
You install it. You click on that folder, that file, whatever the exe file we have got there. You click on that, double click, and it will be run. And then you follow the instruction. Next will come over there. Are you getting that or not?
Okay.
Are you getting it? And you follow the instruction, and at the end you will get the finish button and click on it at the last.
Excuse me, Doctor. Can I ask you something while they are downloading the program?
Have you installed it?
Sir, how I can find R is installed or not? Because when I make a run, I told you it give me an error.
Okay. So you click on the start button on your system. Then you write the R Studio.
Okay.
Sorry, there should not be a space between R and Studio. Okay. And you will get here like this, the spherical R logo you will get over there.
Yeah, I got it.
Getting it?
Yeah.
You could
Okay.
take it to your taskbar also. You take it and pin it to your taskbar. Okay. So next time you don't have to search it. You will just click here on the taskbar. You put it. Got it?
Yeah. And it's asking me, sir, use your machine's default version R64 or 32. So
64 is, I think, the most of the machines. So you could click on the both, or you could choose one 64.
I think they have just one option. I have to choose one.
64.
Okay, so it's saying R doesn't appear to be installed. Please install R before using RStudio.
R programming you have installed or not?
That's what I am saying when I did it. The window you are showing now. When I click, I got an error.
Okay. Okay. Pooja, you may you. Again you are getting some error when you are clicking on this download R 4.0.3.
So I got a download when I tried to run. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I got an error.
Okay. So you have not installed the R Studio and this all thing prior to that.
Maybe. I don't remember that. Maybe I did it earlier.
R Studio is running or not in your system?
Sir, when I click on RStudio, it give me a window which is showing RStudio requires an existing installation of R in order to work.
Okay. So you have to install the R programming first. Okay.
So should I remove all this stuff and do it again?
Yeah. You do again. You first install the R programming, then install the R Studio.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So where is that fellow who asked me about that? Techno, can you installed that R programming now? Yeah.
No, I just want to get the steps. I'm not installing it now. I want to do it later, but I want to get the steps to install it.
Okay, so after that,
Did you hear me, sir?
After that, you have to install the R Studio. After installing it, you have to download the R Studio. So for R Studio, you just write down the R Studio download, and you will get a site rstudio.com. Are you getting this screen? My screen, are you getting?
Okay.
And then you click on it.
Yes, sir.
And here you get it, and then you go to the free RStudio desktop free download. Are you getting it? First one on the screen you see. Just click on here. You will go to this part.
Okay.
Just click here. It will be downloaded in your system now. And after downloading, you double click on it and it will run, and then follow the instruction next, and finally it will be finished button and finish it. The both would be installed to your system. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. So, excuse me, sir, what is the meaning of R? What is the meaning of R?
The R programming is a background. The R programming will run on the background. In the front, you will run the R Studio. Automatically, it will integrate it. Okay, you just have to run the R Studio. In the background, the R programming will work. Okay.
Parveen sir,
yes.
If it says like cannot connect to R, then what is the problem there?
Cannot connect to R.
Yes.
So I think you have changed the path when you have installed that R program.
Yeah, that I have done. Yeah.
Huh?
It should be in the same path, right?
It's the default path, whatever it shows in the C drive.
Right.
You should not change the path. That sometimes creates some problem because otherwise you have to change the path for both.
Both of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Mr. Mukesh, are there?
Sir.
Okay. So I think.
Victor,
yes, sir. Over to you.
Sorry, excuse me.
Today.
Yeah, can we get your name on YouTube?
You could. For what purpose, Osama?
Just to follow your courses, Doctor.
Courses will be explained by Mr. Mukesh to you. So, Mr. Mukesh,
all the courses which the dates will come, it will come on our Facebook page. The Facebook page is facebook.com/Cypher and all. There's
Can you write it down? Can you write it in the dialogue chat?
Yeah, but you will not find videos of the workshop there.
It's okay, no problem. I just would like to follow you.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see the channel itself, if I can learn something.
Yeah, you can join the workshop automatically. Every week there's a new courses keep coming, so you can join it.
Just your Facebook, please. The Facebook.
Pardon?
Yeah, it's okay. This is the Facebook, huh?
Yeah, it's on Facebook page, facebook.com/Analytica. I have just posted on chat box. Just you can have a look. Even I have also shared the WhatsApp group link. All of you have the WhatsApp group link? 1 second, I'm sharing last time.
No.
1 second. 1 second.
Shit. Okay.
Please mute. Here you go. WhatsApp group link. So you can join through this link. Save it if you are not on the laptop. Sorry, if you're on laptop, you don't have WhatsApp open. You just copy that link and save it. All right. Okay. Any other queries regarding payments and all or anything? Feel free to ask by mail or WhatsApp group link. We'll try to answer it. Now we have to leave because we have another batch waiting for another workshop. So see you again tomorrow, and be on time. Tomorrow we again talk about with the other people which have been left today. So we will try to talk tomorrow also. Have a nice evening. Enjoy your. You must be hungry now. You have your lunch. So bye for now. Keep smiling.
Okay, bye everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone.